Hey folks, good to see you all. I just came back from the Oza National Park. Had a wonderful weekend hiking and enjoying the weather there. It's been wonderful. First day we hiked 20 kilo in the mountains in a beautiful area. And the second day we climbed a smaller mountain, which was just around 800-900 meters, but it was quite technical. There were a lot of interesting challenges, chains, ropes we had to use, and so on. It's an excellent gruel car. Oh, that's quite fun as well. Okay, interesting stuff coming out of the new Premier Draft. New Capenna is going away. That's fine with us. We are gonna play Ranked Explorer Best of 3 with Abzan Humans, believe it or not. So I saw this deck. It did reasonably well in the hands of some people in the Explorer meta. It's a nice anti-deck. It can slow down some of the competitors, the control Greasefang and mid-range decks a little bit, maybe the Ominous Pirates as well. It can make their early game quite irrelevant and exert a lot of pressure, so that seems like a good plan. Good way to go about things at the start. And then the deck, hopefully with the fast pressure and the Cocos, should be able to just do enough to get through the finishing line. Yep, something like that we're going to keep. We have a Coco, we have a pack leader we can't cast, but that's okay. At this point we just want to go up, initiate, Lieutenant, initiate, attack for 5, 6 on turn 3. We have all 3 of our colors, so later on in the game we might be able to cast a very beneficial Coco. That's good too. My opponent has quite a few things they have to answer. They keep up removal. Yep, makes good sense. Yep, fair enough. That was sort of sure. Yep, don't mind it too much actually. We pump quite a bit, draw a card and so on and so on. Good removal they have. It happens sometimes. They have another Bone Crusher Giant. So they drew 3 lands and all the removal spells were small decks. Unlucky for us. They drew all the removal for small decks. Very lucky. Very, very lucky. I never drew like that in my life if I just mid-range. Sure. And then 2 relatively biggish creatures. Oh well, you know, things like this happen. Extraction Specialist is gonna come back. Get back a Aspirant. Lieutenant is gonna grow. Our boys are gonna get in. Oh, of course, naturally. What else would have been the 3rd card in their hand? Come on, 3 face. Yeah, sure. That's my first game in like a week, and I get Regdos and I get all the removal against. Sure. Oh, of course, buddy. But of course, what else would be the truth? Look at them, they're gonna keep drawing removal like a champ. Sure. That's a bit of a dream draw. I mean, I'll just go in. I don't want them to have a lot of creatures on the board. Just keep pushing. But this was a perfect hand. I mean, you can't have a better hand against creature deck. And it's perfect to the level of absurdity. Absolutely silly. Absolutely silly. Out of 14 cards, 4 lands in the perfect order, good mix, didn't have to spend life on activating any of them, and only removal and 1 and disruption exactly. And of course, Harvester has enough to kill off the Cathar. It's a bad joke. Now, this really was a bad joke. Psycho, mate, Psycho, go for it. Oh, God. Sure. Yeah, 6 lands, yeah, of course. Why is this deck running 23 lands again? Doesn't make any sense at all. 0. Literally 0 sense. Whatever. Sure. My opponent's top decks are unreal. My opponent's top decks are just unreal. This is just a bad joke, man. Of course. What else? Lol. Man, this is unbelievably bad. This is unbelievably ridiculously silly at this point. It's really a idiotic bad joke. And of course they opened with Castle Lockbane and they have luck there as well, why not? Anyway, we'll definitely cut down 1 land. And I don't know about the pack leaders, man. I mean, double green is just pretty brutal. Double green is pretty brutal. Charming Prince number 3. Talia number 3 and land I don't know how many. You've seen like what? 9 lands? Oh god. Of course, what else would be their top deck? Man, this is becoming totally ridiculous. This is becoming totally 100% ridiculous. What is this even? Where are their lands? We drew 9, we saw 9 lands. They have seen 5, 6, 7. Okay, now suddenly then. Okay.
I know I'm on track.
Oh, done with this game, really?
Today's my lucky day.
Yeah, sure. What else? What else would be? What else would it be, ne? Trading giants for days. It's really a bad fucking joke.
Oh, this is gonna hurt.
Bad fucking joke. Not land, no. There were like 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 lands in half of their deck. Of course. Removal spell. Yep, sure. Cocos are nowhere to be found. Goodrows are nowhere to be found. Skyclave is nowhere. Werewolf Pack Leader is nowhere. Luminarch Aspirants are nowhere. Come on. This is so bad. Yep, alright, sure. Oh, that needs to speed interaction naturally. Absolutely naturally. We're just gonna go there. We're gonna go life total. This is becoming very, very annoying and boring. If we don't get, I don't know what we would need to get really. I mean, there were only Talias and lands. We would have drawn 3 legendary Talias and like 9, 10 lands. Yeah, brilliant. Whereas my opponent is just only they're just not draw. But anyway, I don't know what 23 lands are doing in the deck. It's absolutely ridiculous. Maybe on paper you need this many, but on Arena you need 20, 22 with aggressive decks. If your curve stops at 3, 4.
Yup, you're going down.
Ah yeah, sure, Strangle. Okay, look, I mean, this draw, they're only drawing actions and no lands. And so this is ridiculous. We are not playing this many lands. That's I don't know if we decided on this, but they're an idiot. They're a total moron. Whoever decided that this is a good idea. Yeah, we're just gonna bring in a couple of. Talia isn't doing that much, to be honest. Specialist is not bad. Yeah, I could see Kudrow doing some work here. Do we need Kamba? Kamba, not really. Spellbinder or Cathar? I think Spellbinder is good at flies. We're just gonna go with that. Only Sorin is making flying tokens in their deck. Maybe more Cathars would be good too, but I mean, normally they, on an average, draw 4 lands. People, Arena's Shuffler is out of this world, really. I don't know, these things are strange, to say the least. This goes here because it's a reactive card. So in this matchup, we should win so easily. As you saw, we have a ton of pressure. The only chance for them to win is if they don't draw lands, but they draw all the cheap interaction, and that's exactly what happened in the first game. Otherwise, their deck is pretty much not in a good position to deal with this deck, because a lot of their plays are taxed or hindered by our plays. Let's see what kind of things they have. Fable is quite annoying for us. We can get rid of it though with Skyclave. Trespasser is quite annoying. Chandra is quite annoying. But I guess the later they can play a creature, the better. I think Apparition is good for Fable though, so yeah. You might just want to go with this. Oh, okay. Never mind me. Yeah, the double green has been a bit of a problem for me mentally. Now they drew a lot of lands, but now they drew, of course, Fable as well. Chandra is gonna come. Sure, sure, sure. We not only have a very lucky opponent, we have a slow opponent as well. So anyway, I don't know about this Abzan deck. Some people say it worked. I don't think this could do anything against Greasefang, and hence it's quite irrelevant. But I also don't see it doing a lot against. I also don't see it doing a lot against. I don't see it doing a lot against Phoenix. So I'm very, very, very skeptical of the value of this actually. I just don't think it's especially good, to be honest. Let's get rid of the Chandra first. Okay, we can, good. Then we can prevent the Kikijiki from flipping. It's not too bad. So far so good, I would say. We can bring the 5 mana wolf, another Kikijiki. Annoying, but you know, what can you do? Of course they have removal, they're just sitting on it. Okay, we draw a card at least, that's something. Sure, sure, sure. Kills our deck leader. Human, thank you. I'll keep that up, just in case they Toadseize us. I don't give them 2 good options to take out of our hand. I mean, Coco is bad enough, but I don't know. Not sure here. Harvester, sure, sure, sure. And then they can steal Bone Crusher, or use the treasure and cast the Trespasser as well. Okie dokie. Not great. Not horrible. So we have 6 mana. What do we want here? I guess we would want to just get in with these guys, right? I think so. Murderous Rider. Wow. Okay. Sure. And then they trade. Okay. We play an Inspector. And we end the turn. And we're gonna go Coco at the end of their turn. Yeah, they can. That's their top deck. Nice, pretty good, pretty decent. Okay, gain a couple of mana. Fair enough. No, that's all good so far. But wow, they have a crazy amount of resources here. No attacks. My turn. Coco. Do we want to graveyard them? Do we want to Charming Prince them? I think Lieutenant and Aspirant are good. serve good enough. Actually, another land that can come on humans. We'll crack that. And Coco again. Yeah, that's more like it. That's more like it, baby. What should we push? What should we push? Should we push the aspirant? Well, need to get in. They can't let 3 of them hit them, so they can't. They don't have good blocks. Coco paid off. Finding 2 lieutenants was pretty good. They can still bring 2 blockers, but it won't be enough. I think you've lost this one, buddy. I think you've lost this one. Yep. Yeah, the lieutenants are very good. The Spellbinder was great as well. So... Kamba... Kudro... Trespasser... The Trespasser isn't bad, but it's not that important against them either. Maybe 1 Specialist can go, and 1 Cathar can in, 1 more Cathar. It's good against the tokens that they make. Anyway, it's just gonna be 1 quick game for today. Not convinced by the Abzan humans at all. I'm not sure this is really a working concept in I'm not sure at all this is a working concept in Explorer Best of 3. Alright, I mean that's a decently starting hand. We're gonna go like this. 3 Charming Princes, wow, that's strange though. It's very, very strange. Okay, it's gonna go on human. And we're gonna look for a 3rd land or a Coco. I think we're looking for Cocos, yeah. I mean, Thalia can be okay. Yeah, Thalia is not bad against their cheap removal here. Ideal, but you know, it is what it is. We have to be aggressive, I think, in this matchup. Yep. Sure. Discard 2 cards. Draw 2. They are not discarding anything. They're very happy with their hand. Wow. Have they taken Thalia's effect into account when they were when they kept whatever they kept? Like for example, if they have a Sorin or a Chandra that's not coming down this turn. Ah, nice. That's a beautiful 2 for 1. That's a beautiful 2 for 1. Yep. Tough. No black. That's a bit worrying though. You know what? We're gonna bring that Thalia back. Let's bring that Thalia back. Yep. Oh, that's good. Well, she's 1st strike, she makes their spells more expensive. It's not a bad thing. Not a bad thing. This is a pretty decent card advantage spell. And especially we have a very good amount of enter the board effects. Charming Prince. So basically I can flicker this to bring back another Charming Prince, which is pretty good.
You fight for me now.
I think I'll do that actually. I want to try it out at least. Aspirant is gonna start. It's gonna start building up Thalia. Thalia is gonna go after Sorin. Okay. And gets back another prince. And prince is gonna scry. We are looking for Coco here. Ooh, okay. We are in Coco range. Not bad. Not bad at all. We have a decent board. Oh my god, finding a Thalia's Lieutenant here would be so powerful. We really need to find a Kudro or a Thalia's Lieutenant.
Times call for dire tactics.
Kudro or Thalia's Lieutenant is what we need. Absolutely, 100%. Kudro or Thalia's Lieutenant. Yeah. Okay. Kudro or Thalia's Lieutenant. Sure, sure, sure. Not in any opponent. Oh, they're gonna copy something, right? And that gets haste, and they can sack it to kill my Thalia. How nasty, man. How nasty that card is. Unbelievable. Oh, we're just gonna cast this and probably end the life of the Kiki-Jiki. Really need to get rid of that quickly. Ah, that's perfect. Yes, sir, perfect. So this guy can go. And they can attack. Yeah, I don't mind. Sure, double block. We have a good board, but saying that we have the better board is a bit of a stretch. Because they still have the Sorin, they have the Manlands, they have a Chandra, they have a very, very strong board actually. They have a very, very strong board. But I think I want Welcoming Vampire more. Or Welcoming Vampires in the deck, maybe. I'm really looking just for the Thalia's Lieutenants. So if I get rid of... Oof, wait a moment. So I can attack Chandra with 2 and attack Sorin with 1. If I get rid of this guy. Or discard a card. Yeah, I can do that. Sure. Yep. Just get rid of that. Oh right. Right. So this can actually survive. That's neat. So you can attack Sorin. They can attack Chandra. And then I've cleaned up most of their board, and next turn Adelaine and Luminarch can start doing the work. Oh really? They just save Sorin like that. Uh-huh. Fair enough. I thought they were gonna take the chance to get rid of the Aspirant though, but this makes sense. What the fuck is this opponent doing? They introduced a 6-mana Planeswalker. Wow. They're really more like I don't know what this deck is. I don't know what to say about this deck. It's something very strange. Oh, we're just gonna go with this and look for the next Lieutenant or Kudro or something good. Not much. Not much for us here, sadly. Oh, Lily is definitely gonna go up to 8 mana. I can tell you that now. Target the creature you control. Right. So who should get the... You should get the bump. The Tenon, maybe. Right. I need to get rid of Sorin, to be honest. I really need to get rid of Sorin. I really need to get rid of Sorin. I really want to get rid of Sorin as well. Yep. Yeah, Sorin has to go, man. Sorin has to go. Dude. Old Sorin, you have to say goodbye. Opponent is discarding the Murderous Rider. They're trying to find land for the Liliana. Yeah. It's not a land, it's not good for them. Untapped land. The board doesn't look that great. Well, our board doesn't look that great at the moment either, but still better than theirs. Okay. We can't play Liliana yet, which is good. Ah, shit. That's not good. They come back so easily, it's so annoying. So unbelievably annoying. I mean, should I offer them the Cathar trade? 4/7. That's one fucking mana away. So I'm gonna get this 3/3 out of it. I think I'll do it like this, yeah. Really? What? They're dead. And they're not coming back from this one. They would need to get like a Shadow's Verdict or some other unconditional board wipe to get back from this one. To be honest, in the first one they were extremely lucky with their lands. And in this game, if you look at it, we drew our land to a very good rhythm, and we drew 2 Cocos. But even so, it was a tough game. Yeah, well, it's also true that we did see a ton of lands that just went on the bottom thanks to the Charming Princess and the Cocos, so... Yeah, well, tough one. Anyway, tough one. Probably most of our dailies are done. Blue or red, black or red? Ah, blue or red, black or red. So we haven't done anything for those, right? Now this one, it would be great to have another Welcoming Vampire, unsurprisingly. And maybe we need... Then... we don't need the Trespasser, I guess. The Kudra could be very good as well. And we definitely don't need to play 23 lands. The madman who came up with 23 should be locked up. No, honestly, I mean, 23, god, where did they come... Where did this number come from? People are like, I'm gonna play 23. It's like, why? Yes, but why? Never mind. And yeah, I mean, Skyclave is just a very strong card still. It's just a very strong card still. And the initiative is not bad. I'm not against crafting another initiative. Yeah. Yeah, of course there are a lot of other good creatures we could have tried, but yeah, it's sort of like that. So this was Abzan Humans in Explorer Best of 3. Thank you all for joining in. I am gonna maybe play a little bit with something else, but for the moment, this was the first round today, and I appreciate your time and attention, and have a great day. Take care of yourselves. Bye-bye.